It's Bucky. Winners from today.
Josh Allen, to me, is the biggest winner at the quarterback position. I think he excelled. He checked off a lot of boxes in this. Now, this was a performance that I didn't expect to see. I thought we would see the athletic stuff. He compared favorably or right at what Carson Wentz, but this part of the day, his ability to throw the ball, to make all the throws in the strike zone, I was surprised because his biggest issue has been his accuracy, not necessarily the deep ball range and being able to do it, but dropping the ball, especially in the strike zone, time after time after time. I didn't expect to see Josh Allen do that. I know we didn't have a defense on the field, but in this, he did exactly what you're supposed to do if you're a franchise quarterback.
Really the only quarterback to throw it well consistently. You liked what Baker did today, though.
I did. I mean, Josh would have been my choice, but I think Baker was okay. I think Baker actually threw the ball fine. I think he threw the ball like he should have thrown the ball. Josh Allen, of course, came out the big winner, but I didn't have a problem with Baker Mayfield and the way he threw it. His placement could have been a little bit better to nitpick here and there, but I thought he was solid. I really did.
He got a little bit of momentum. It started a little bit slow, but then it seemed to pick up for Baker as the day progressed. And maybe just the idea that Josh Rosen didn't really wow us with his throwing might be a win for everybody. That actually, I shouldn't say for everybody, but for Josh Allen and for Baker Mayfield. And that's where you think about Sam not throwing.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
That's what I mean. It would have been. If he had been able to throw like he is capable of throwing, it could have been really good for Sam Darnold.
It could have been really good, depending on how he separated himself. But then I go that way. But what if he struggled? Then you have the Josh Allen thing hanging over both of their heads. So who knows? I will say this. Josh Rosen didn't have a great day. And I think some people will look at Josh Allen's day and say, well, maybe he could be someone that we can take and develop and do it. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we should focus on the game tape. But today, Josh Allen was the best quarterback on the field today doing what he was asked to do. So you have to give him kudos.
All right, how about the wide receivers?
I'm going to go with Christian Kirk. I thought Christian Kirk was outstanding. And part of the reason he was outstanding because he put to bed some of the questions about his concerns about the speed. I think he ran really, really fast. He moved well. He looked explosive. He was an outstanding route runner, caught the ball, and did all the things that we saw him do at Texas A&M. So for me, he continues to check off all the boxes. The main thing that he has to continue to move away from is the notion that he's only a slot receiver. If he can continue to show people that he's a route runner, that he's explosive enough to play on the outside, that can help him and increases his opportunities of being a higher pick because people will view him as more than a specialist.
Lance?
Well, first of all, just quickly on Christian Kirk, I think he has a slot receiver with the ability to bump outside, but I think his value is going to be slot receiver. Antonio Callaway, huge winner today, without question. And Callaway, I'd lowered my grade because of the off-the-field stuff, and I wanted to see him on the field, and man, was he impressive. I mean, the quickness is still there. The speed is still there. Smooth catching the football, smooth body control and balance. He had everything that you want to see in a wide receiver. All of his issues are all off the field, and that is for the team side, not for me. It's for the team side to figure out. From a football standpoint, he is a clear, I think, talent-wise, even with his issues, you're going to start hearing his name mentioned in the second round now. First may be a little too much for his background, but I would take him in the second day if I had enough information on the team side to be okay with that, because the talent is really impressive.
I think you are right. I think he will be graded as a second-round talent. I think he still probably goes in the third round because you normally get docked about a round for character stuff, maybe at the bottom of the second. But I think today, when everyone is so closely lumped together after Calvin Ridley, he puts himself in a conversation because you see the talent. Now you just wonder what is the right value. If we use Tyrann Mathieu as kind of like the barometer, third round would appear to be the right spot to take a guy like Callaway.
Yeah, and I think the reason neither of you went with Calvin Ridley is because he had a fine day, and he's clearly the number one receiver. He's going to be selected in the first round. Nobody took that title away from him, so we're maybe trying to figure out who's jockeying for that second receiver taken. And DJ Chark had a nice day, not saying that he could fly into that second receiver taken.
The receivers did pretty well.
But yeah, the receivers had a pretty darn good afternoon.